predicting an NFL mock draft a month before the NFL draft. Yes, we know Mendoza is going to go 1. Let's move on. Arvell Reese. I think this is pretty secure here. I think Arvell Reese to the Jets is pretty secured. And honestly, David Bailey to the Cardinals. People like David Bailey a lot more than they like Ruben Bain. So I would not be surprised to see David Bailey go ahead of him. Ruben Bain, is that arm length going to be a problem? Probably. I can't wait for it to be. Sonny Styles has been the talk of the combine with his, he's an athletic freak. He can run faster than CeeDee Lamb. He can jump higher than this guy is an athletic god, Sonny Styles. And then I don't know if you saw his cornerback brother ran a 4.28. So these brothers are just dogs. But yeah, I love Sonny Styles here. I love this fit to the Giants, getting themselves the linebacker. I predicted Caleb Downs to the Giants for a while at 5, but I love Sonny Styles at 5 to the Giants. I think getting that middle linebacker, Harbaugh would love a guy like him, building around.
I want a corner.
You want a corner? Not at 5, you don't. Not at 5, you don't take a corner.
I do need a corner so bad.
You do need a corner so bad, I agree. Caleb Downs to 7 at Washington. I really like this fit. Getting them the defensive-minded guy. I don't know if Washington's going to go offense or defense. If you're going to go defense, Caleb Downs is the pick. If you're going to go offense, I think they should go wide receiver before they prioritize running back. But also, I've seen a lot of this. Jeremiah Love to the Saints. The more I've looked into it, just don't know if I love it. I want Jeremiah Love to be a Chief so bad. As a Jeremiah Love fantasy football player, you know what I mean? If I'm thinking in terms of fantasy, where do I want to see Jeremiah Love next year? Yeah, get him to the Chiefs. But in terms of fits, I think these two guys are going to go at these 2 picks. I just don't know which order yet. If Tate's going to go to the Saints, I think the Saints need a receiver so bad. I could definitely see Carnell Tate as a Saint. It just feels right. Chiefs with Jeremiah Love also just feels right. Like the best talent running back on a team that needed a running back. I like that. Cornerback for the Cincinnati Bengals we expect. Offensive tackle for the Dolphins we expect. Proposed trade, the Jets trading up a little bit to go get Mekhi Lemon. Love it. I would love this if I'm the Jets. If you're going to go get Kyler Murray or you're going to go get Malik Willis, go give Garrett Wilson another guy. Because an offense of Kyler Murray, Breece Hall, Garrett Wilson, and Mekhi Lemon don't sound too horrible.
I still don't have faith in Kyler Murray.
I don't have faith in Kyler Murray if he goes anywhere other than Minnesota. If he goes to Minnesota, watch out for Kyler Murray. Then I'll start talking really highly of him. But anywhere else, I don't really believe in him. This has Kenyon Sadiq going high. I saw Skip Bayless debating Kenyon Sadiq versus the other tight end. I don't know if he's going to be in this mock draft. I kind of want to find him real quick if he is here. There was another tight end. I'm not going to find his name. But I saw rumors of Sadiq versus him is really interesting. I like Kenyon Sadiq. I don't think he's going to go as high as 13 to the Rams. I don't see the Rams after taking Terrence Ferguson in the 2nd round a year ago. Or really in the 1st round, right? Yeah, right. Exactly, Eric. I don't see them going tight end with this 1st round pick. I can't wait to see what the Rams do with it, but I don't see it being Kenyon Sadiq. Baltimore Ravens taking a guard. I think this really has to do with if they bring back Linderbaum. Tampa Bay better go defense. Tampa Bay better make a splash move this offseason. I don't know what it is yet, but if Mike Evans is going to depart like they're saying, and the coaching mishaps that they had all season long, they got to make a move. I need to see Tampa Bay do something to make me feel better about them. Dallas, obviously you better go defense. You are the statistically worst defense over the past 40 years. Go defense. Detroit, once again, also better go defense. Minnesota's an interesting one because I could see Minnesota trading up to try and get like a Jeremiah Love or reaching high on a running back. I could see Minnesota reaching high on an offensive skill player, especially if they bring in a Kyler Murray or they just run with even if they just run with JJ. I think that I could see Minnesota bringing in an offensive playmaker early in this draft. I don't know why. It's a weird take I got, but if it's not a defensive tackle, which if Javon Hargrave's going to be released and Jonathan, if they're going to release both their D tackles, go get a D tackle. But if not, I could see them making a move to sneak in and maybe it's an early 2nd round pick or something. I think Minnesota's going to make a weird move. Carolina going offensive line. I think we saw that they needed that in the playoff game. Dallas Cowboys get 2 first-round picks. If they go defense on both of them, you feel great. If you go, if they, I hope they go with the same defensive kind of vibe. I hope Dallas goes 2 D-backs or 2 linebackers or 2 D-ends. Don't try and spread it out. Get 2 good guys that you believe in at their position. I've seen this Jalen Tyson rumored to the Pittsburgh Steelers a lot. I don't love Jalen Tyson. I'm not a big Jalen Tyson fan. I hate to say that out of Arizona State. He feels so similar to like that big threat receiver that I don't know if putting a big threat receiver in DK Metcalf, I don't know if I love that. Especially with Calvin Austin reported. Calvin Austin just signed to new management, which means he's probably leaving. So Calvin Austin, I loved you, Calvin Austin. You were such a guy. He caught the touchdown against the Ravens that put us up in that last game when he broke the guy's ankles up the left sideline. Number 1 route of the whole season, in my opinion, was Calvin Austin. But interested to see how the Steelers go. As long as it's not Ty Simpson and as long as it's not a bad wide receiver, I feel good about our pick. Chargers taking an offensive tackle. We kind of expect that with Mekhi Becton getting cut. Eagles, Lane Johnson sat out 8 games last year and will be 36, so I would not be surprised to try for the Eagles to find their Lane Johnson replacement. Cleveland, I know that I've been rumoring Rashid Shaheed and Wan'Dale Robinson to get paid by Cleveland, but I wouldn't be surprised to see them go offensive firepower early in this draft. Moving on to really the big one here. This is something I love. I saw this rumor the other day, and I was like, bingo. There's the Ty Simpson fit. Arizona trading back into the first round to go get Ty Simpson. If I'm Arizona, that is the guy I want. You don't want him at 3. I'm not taking Ty Simpson at 3, but I think Ty Simpson in Arizona would be a very, very underrated fit. If he could sit behind Jacoby Brissett for a couple weeks, I could see him having a similar rookie year to, say, Tyler Shuck did, where you bench him the first half, you bring him in the second half, and all of a sudden you win 3 games in a row and you're bad. I love this fit. I like the offensive coordinator that they brought in, the LaFleur brother, Mike LaFleur. They brought him over from the Rams. I think Ty Simpson would be a good fit in that kind of offense, especially if they're going to keep Jacoby Brissett. I don't see a better fit with Jacoby Brissett and Ty Simpson. And I also, Casey Conception is a guy I've seen a lot of. He was a guy, he went viral because he has a speech impediment, and he got bullied for it when he was younger and everything, and people were talking about that in the pre-draft stuff. I don't love, Eric, if I'm being honest, the fact that I swear the Niners always have this late first-round pick, and they always take a wide receiver. I swear this is like 4 years in a row now that I feel like they're just trying to do the same thing on these wide receivers, and they're not solidifying the problem. But yeah, they need one. That's the problem. They need one, and they can't. But if you can't draft one, don't draft one. Trade the 27th overall pick for A.J. Brown then, and go get a secure guy. That's what I would tell this. If what the Rams are doing by trading their late first-round pick for a win-now player is exactly what I would tell the Niners to do. I would tell the Niners, if you don't love it, if you don't love anyone here, trade 27, and if Jawan Jennings is gone, go get a guy you just really, really believe in, because George Kittle's missing majority of the year next year. Jawan Jennings is departing in free agency most likely. Ricky Pearsall has had his injury history. Brandon Ayuk is never playing football for the Niners ever again. Or who? What? Really? Oh. Yeah. I mean, no offense, Ayuk does not seem like the kind of guy that if you leave him alone to rehab, he's going to rehab correctly. He never seemed like that kind of, especially when he didn't he secure, what, $80 million, like, for holding out? He held out that whole season, secured money. And it's like I keep thinking, I see Brian Thomas Jr. in all these trade rumors. BTJ to the Niners would, oh my God, that would be, book it, be beautiful. Hey, reunite with Mac Jones, too. Where he thrived in Jacksonville.
What do you think of the Rams trade?
The Trent McDuffie trade? I like it for, honestly, both teams. I think it works out for both. The only thing I was thinking is, I don't know if I love it for the Chiefs if that 29th pick doesn't help immediately. Because I think the Chiefs are going to be right back in contention. Exactly, yep. Yep. That's interesting. That's what I just said that. Hopefully Sonny Styles for the Giants. But there's a mock draft. I think there's a couple other players that could go other. Oh, wow, this is a full mock draft. Denzel Boston is going to be one of the top wide receivers at the top of the second round. I'm trying to see. Like, what does this have? This has the Steelers going cornerback in the second.
Caleb Downs going to be later, but.
Yeah. I'd love Caleb Downs.
Yeah, Caleb Downs is really good. But then you also got the number 1 pick, Fernando Mendoza, but.
It feels like whoever the Giants don't take at 5, I think the Washington Commanders might take at 7. Whether it's Sonny Styles or Caleb Downs, I see both of them fitting into those spots. Or Carnell Tate, or you go offense.
You go find wide receiver to collab with
Malik, obviously, yep. It'll be interesting to see what happens.
They might draft Jeremiah Love.
Did see that.
They said they also might.
Well, I heard that like the Titans at 4 have Jeremiah Love as the number 1 player on their draft board. I saw the Cardinals were interested in him.
Also, Ruben Bain Jr.
Ruben Bain, yep. He's just got the short arms. I heard. I think Arvo Reese is going 2 to the Jets. Yeah.
Which I don't like. But
I love Arvo Reese. He's a dog.
He doesn't deserve the Jets.
True. No one deserves the Jets. That's funny.